Hello guys, my name is Gabrielle Greco and I'm going to be letting you all know about the importance of trade schools in today's economy. All the information in this speech is going to be factual and true. And I do want to start off my speech by letting the audience know about a family friend. He is very interested in joining a trade school. More specifically, it's called the MMI School for Mechanics. This program is only 10 months long, and then he is able to graduate, get his certificates, and everything that he needs in order to get his future career job, which is amazing. He can also start making up to $200,000 after graduation from this 10-month program. I think this is very important for the audience to know because trade schools can have way more beneficial long-term effects than four-year universities can, and I'm going to explain that in this speech. The importance of trade schools in today's economy would be that entering a trade school offers personal fulfillment for students, job stability, and a potential high salary. Entering a trade school brings personal achievement for students and makes them feel good. It's the same education as you would get at a four-year university, except these programs can be 2 years long or under, which is awesome. Entering a trade school also increases job stability, meaning you will be almost guaranteed that this is going to be your future career job after you graduate from this trade school. It's going to be the job that you've always wanted and more. Lastly, entering a trade school could give students a higher salary. You will hear a lot that so many students graduating from trade school programs are making a way higher salary than students leaving or graduating a four-year university program. And that is very shocking to hear, but it's also very true. Now that we've mentioned the most important reasons for trade school education in today's economy, we're now going to dig a little deeper as to why these reasons are so important. Universities are overly expensive to attend, only to achieve a bachelor's degree after 4 years, which causes many students to feel not satisfied. Universities also have a larger percentage of dropout rates because a lot of students going into a four-year university may think that they are ready, but they are far from ready. Universities also can result in poor economic conditions, such as limited job opportunities, difficulties with paying off student loans, and we all know students hate having student debt. And this can also result in unemployment and even underemployment, which no one wants to have to go through unemployment. It's not fun. You want to make sure you have that secure job once you graduate. This is why many students should begin looking at trade schools as their first option for a successful education. The biggest thing to look at here is the pros and cons of comparing a trade school to a four-year university, which I think a lot of students should do before they decide which school they want to go to. Trade schools can help students make a higher annual salary than students graduating from a four-year university. Graduates of trade schools can easily make over $140,000 annually, which is what most don't expect walking into a trade school. I know with my example that I provided in the beginning, my family friend could make over $200,000 starting off just after 10 months of being at this trade school program. And an average trade school degree also only costs around $33,000, while on average, to earn a bachelor's degree from a university, this may cost around $127,000, which is a dramatic difference when you're getting the same education, but for a much cheaper price. Trade schools help students to know what their career opportunities may look like before even starting their classes. So walking into a trade school, they will literally sit down and help you decide what you want your career job to look like. And they will have a list set out of multiple job opportunities for you once you graduate so that you know exactly what you're getting yourself into and what will be waiting there when you do complete that program. This is very helpful because students don't want to waste their time and money before knowing what their future may look like once the program is finished. This can also help avoid future unemployment and limited jobs. Trade schools will help students feel satisfied with themselves because of the variety of benefits that go along with attending trade schools. What will the future look like? If more students attend trade schools rather than four-year universities, this will help with diminishing future student debt, will allow for more job opportunities for students joining school, a higher paying salary, and will even leave trade school graduates feeling self-satisfied and content with their future choices. The future economy won't have to worry about the possible unemployment of student debt across the globe, because looking at the facts, students will be saving a handful of money by choosing to attend a trade school over a university. Overall, students are mostly receiving the same education compared to a trade school and a university, although looking towards the future, trade school graduates won't have near as much student debt, and they could possibly maintain a higher salary and could have increased stable job opportunities. So when you are really comparing trade schools and universities, all of the benefits for trade schools completely outweigh the four-year university benefits, because out of all the things I'm listing, you want to go to a school that's cheaper. You don't want to have student debt. You want to go to a school that you're going to graduate quicker, which is also saving you money in the end. And I know a lot of people go to universities for the experience, but going to a trade school will help you more efficiently because you are saving a lot more money, and you will be able to start working on your future career job right away as soon as you graduate. And that is just amazing to me. Trade schools will benefit the future economy more than four-year universities could, not only physically, but mentally as well. Students all over the world should look more into trade schools and how they can beneficially impact their lives compared to four-year universities. If students are aiming for low student debt, more advanced career opportunities, and self-satisfied feelings, trade schools are the most important choices to look at. And trade schools are also very hands-on. So you'll hear that a lot of technical institutes are known for trade schools. And that's because with those institutes, they are very hands-on. It's not just visual learning, it is very hands-on learning. And a lot of students will choose to go to a trade school because of that. And students will be receiving the same education that they would at a regular university, which is also very important, although it will be drastically saving money and time. And who wouldn't want to start working on their future career job only after 2 years of college with limited student debt? Attending a trade school can help minimize student debt, which helps students feel satisfied, allow for students to maintain job stability with a higher increase of job opportunities, and to achieve a potentially higher paying salary. The importance of a trade school in today's economy would be that entering a trade school offers personal fulfillment, job stability, and a potential high salary. Joining a trade school would be more beneficial for students in multiple ways. A trade school allows students to receive the same education, but it is cheaper.